Hello again, guys. So, as promised, for part 3 of my adventure, I'm going to be wandering from the Museum of Freedom down to Diamond City. So yeah, I'm outside the Museum of Freedom right now, and the quests I completed were When Freedom Calls, because Garvey's up in Sanctuary now, along with all of the other survivors from Concord. I also completed the Sanctuary mission, and I went and got the discovery point for Abernathy Farm. All in all, though, not much really changed. I did manage to get to level 7. Actually, I think I might be level 8. Let's check that. Yes, I managed to get to level 8. Oh, level up point. So I'm going to go and drop that in the second half of Life Giver. I now have Gun Nut, Armor, and Science, so I managed to significantly upgrade the majority of my weapons. And I managed to grab myself a laser rifle. So, let's get going, shall we? Straight south. Maybe I should explore the church. Nah, save that for later. So, as you can see, I have the Darker Nights mod installed. Makes the nights significantly darker. Makes it feel more like nighttime. The vanilla one, yeah, the night is just... it might as well just be day, but overcast. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, so in the distance I see a Brahmin, and it's gonna be everybody's favorite junk vendor. Trash can, Carla! I'm gonna throw a cone at you. You're annoying. Alright.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me?
Mm-hmm. Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place. My lovin'. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made...
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
I got a little bit of it.
Alright, so I've picked up Carla, which means now she will wander over to Sanctuary and be useful to me. Till then, though, just let her wander off. And there's the Drumlin Diner, where everyone's favorite chem dealer is having an argument with Trudy. Since I have Codsworth with me,
Hand over the goods.
I will have to be nice
I
here.
ain't giving you poison shilling
But I'd much rather just kill all of
You know
them.
what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Whoa, whoa, easy there, Mr. Power Armor. This
Hi,
doesn't...
Wolfgang.
Looks like you got some trouble. I can help.
Help? What are you, some kind of hired gun?
Okay, let's see if asking for more money makes Codsworth
If I
unhappy.
help.
All right. I was gonna pay you.
Okay, nothing from Codsworth. Good.
Sounds
Time to
low.
fleece this guy.
Okay?
Get my level up,
Stop lowballing.
get some money.
I'll make it 200 caps, but that's it. Any higher and I might as well go home.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can
Alright.
work this out.
Appreciate it.
Things go sideways and you back me up. You do remember I'm in a power armor. I don't think that's gonna really be a problem. Okay,
I saw you in that poison cellar talking.
Uh-huh.
so now we're gonna end this peacefully.
Look,
Codsworth will
you
like
owe the
that.
money. If you just...
All right. You hear that, Wolfgang? You'll get
And
your
there's
money.
Codsworth. You get your like.
You selling chems to my boy again.
Fine by me, Trudy. Your son's broke as shit anyhow.
All right. Crisis is over. If you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Hey there.
We get paid and I don't even gotta shoot nobody.
Not right now.
How rude, you just walked away without responding. What an asshole. But I did get a level up point. Now, what should I spend it on? So, level 12 and 13, I'm not going to level anything up just because that is the level ups that will get me the upgrades Science 2 and Armor 2. Those will be extremely useful because that'll allow me to upgrade my power armor a little further and I'll be able to get calibrated shocks for my legs. And new wicked shipping. Oh, and then this is some nice stuff. Very nice. All that silver, extremely useful. That is a lot of silver. Vegetable starch and cooking oil and a gun. Okay, but unfortunately I am now overburdened again, which means I may have to cut my trip
Look alive.
short to go and drop some stuff off at Sanctuary. Not a big deal. So, go and hold these plates.
Yes, sir.
Alright, yep. So, back to Sanctuary. I'm gonna drop off some stuff. It's 17 people at Sanctuary. Jeez. I'm pretty sure I turned off the recruitment beacon, so that'll be one less thing for me to worry about. Yeah. Oh, and I've also got 8 people at my Red Rocket settlement, so it's nice and happy. And hopefully when I get there, Carla is there, so I can sell a bunch of water to her and get a bunch of stuff back in return. So, Codsworth, where are you? There you
Look
are.
alive.
Something you need, sir?
Yes, I need that junk I just gave you. Yes, overburdened again. And all of a sudden I'm not. Ugh, love that system. Ew, Garvey, go away. Nobody likes you. Especially not me. It actually... What are you doing here? By now I probably would have re-equipped some of my settlers so that I at least know what they're supposed to do. But at this point, no. So... Actually, it occurs to me, Abernathy Farm. Lake Abernathy gives me a quest. I think I'll go do that one. It'll be quick, pretty easy. I think I already have the discovery point for the robotics facility from my little wanderings. Oh, no I don't. Okay, I'll have to head there on foot. Not a big deal. I do have power armor. Pretty tanky power armor. At some point, though, I may want to go and retrieve Heather, because I no longer need the stealth. Decisions. Actually, Heather will level up pretty quickly, more or less regardless of what you do, so let's go and do the Abernathy Farm bit. Pretty interesting, they make it at the base of a power line. Never would have done that, honestly, if it were me. If I were living in here, this wasteland, I'd probably be living in Diamond City or something like that. So, Abernathy's. Oh, Abernathy's. There's Blake. Hi.
Hey.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We
Oh,
don't want any
Codsworth is
trouble.
here.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause...
If you say so. Let me tell you.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue. Blake Abernathy.
Yeah, let's get these likes
Yeah.
from Codsworth.
Good to see a new face.
Ooh,
How about you?
4%. Very nice.
I'm sure I'll give it a try.
Well, good luck. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City. Word of advice.
Um,
Why do all...
Bastards. All of them.
Last time those raiders hit us, now she's better. That's why we need them.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
All too well, I'm afraid. My sympathies are with you both.
I'm sorry to hear you say so.
More
I don't
likes
have
from
much to offer.
Codsworth.
If you could get it back,
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
good.
Alright, so got that part done. Another like from Codsworth. Those are always useful. And now to head straight north. Well, it's actually more of a northeast direction. So considering I've got a T60B, I'm level 9, I've got a decent amount of gear. Oh, decent level gear. This should be a significantly faster quest than my When Freedom Calls half-hour mess. Ugh, that Deathclaw. Everybody hates Deathclaws for a reason. And later on, they won't really be a threat, but for now they're just unpleasant. Oh, so I can show you some of the upgrades. I now have my pipe rifle. It's not a freezing pipe pistol, it's a freezing pipe rifle. I upgraded it with a hardened automatic receiver, gave it a quick reload, or excuse me, large quick eject mag. I believe it still has a short scope, but it's now got a rifle stock, which makes it more useful. My knife is still a knife. My shotgun has been upgraded with a longer barrel and a powerful receiver. My pistol has been upgraded with a reflex sight, a powerful receiver, and a quick eject mag. I now have a hunting rifle, or I had one before, but now it's got a scope, powerful receiver, and a stock. And I now have a laser rifle. It should also be noted I do have a mod installed that makes laser rifles a little bit better. They now have more ammo, do a little more damage, which it's not really a lot more damage, it's like maybe I want to say a 10% boost, but it brings them closer in line to ballistic weapons, because honestly in the vanilla, ballistic weapons just do so much more than energy, it's not even funny. Anyway, so we're going to go and make our approach here. Usually the beginning of this fight, not too much to go on. In fact, it looks like it's more or less quiet. Not since I'm here, actually. Before I do that, let's go and pick up Heather. Okay, looks like I got a discovery point that I wasn't really meaning to get. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird, I'm not getting any radio. Maybe it's because my volume's too low. Oh, and I did notice that in my first video, there was just, the volume was just way too high on the game. So I've severely reduced my game volume so that my voice is actually more prevalent now. I mean, hopefully it's better. You never know. There's a red stag. Okay, let's go test out my new gun. Ooh, it does nicely. Blowflies and a legendary already. Okay, we're going to crouch. And apparently I can one-shot that thing if I can hit it. Alright, looks like, yeah, I lost. I hate blowflies. I hate blowflies. They're annoying. Oh god, I hate these things. I'm gonna go finish the job, Codsworth, thank you. And it didn't explode, which means I don't have to chase pieces. Ooh! Kneecapper laser musket. That is good, a kneecapper gun. I like kneecapper weapons. They make life oh so horrible for things like deathclaws, behemoths, everything that's melee. Makes life fun for me though. And there's a feral. Okay, so let's see if I can one-shot it. Boom! That's all she wrote. Apparently I annoyed something over there. Alrighty, where are you? Boom! And it did not kill her. How rude. Yeah, Codsworth, you can go play with the goal. It's the one thing that I hate about doing pistol builds. If you do a dedicated pistol build, 90% of the time you end up staying in VATS. Yeah. You end up becoming a VATS fighter. Now why am I down here instead of just going past? It's because of a very useful little thing. I can kill it right in the head and move. Yes, I know, I'm using a mouse. There's no reason why I should not have taken that shot sooner. I am here for this. This is part of the mods, More Bobbleheads. It's actually a pretty nice mod. Adds a bunch of bobbleheads to the game. Those bobbleheads, of course, are extremely useful because they give a number of nice little bonuses, one of them being that carry weight increase. Okay, you know, Cosmic, you can kill it. It's just a ghoul. Ooh! He just chopped his head off. That was, extremely brutal. I've noticed that for a, Mr. Handy, Codsworth is extremely violent. Kind of crazy. I don't think those 200 years were very nice to him. Cement, because that'll be useful. So I think that about covers it for... Nope. There's a feral. Simon Caution, which means those ferals haven't detected me yet. Probably can't one-shot it because I'm probably too far away, or it's engaging something else right now. Okay, so... Oh, that's why I'm in Caution. That's one good thing about pipe weapons is... Okay. Oh, okay, there are flying ghouls everywhere. Which is why I like the fact that this triple-barreled shotgun, also from that mod, the Creation Club one, if it was just the handmade double-barreled, that Creation Club mod would probably be beyond awful. But since it allows you to have double barrel or triple barrels, it actually makes it semi-useful. So aluminum and a lantern. Nice. Little known fact, there's actually a dead drop in here. Well, may not be little known by other people, but that was something that I actually only recently discovered, that there was a dead drop in there that whole time. Do I feel stupider for not knowing that? A little bit. But it's not a big deal because I know about it now. Okay, so... we're not really anywhere near where I was planning on being. Oh, by the way, if you see that little raider sign down there, it's not actually raiders, it's alien encampments. Another nice little mod that adds, well, Zetans to the game. There's a number of encampments. They eventually respawn, of course. Well, that's actually not of course. The respawn takes an extremely long time and is sometimes very, very bugged. You can see though, nice little Zetan hanging out right there. Ooh, didn't kill him. That's probably because of my... Oh, there's an alien grunt that is out leveling me. Oh, isn't that peachy? Let's quick save because these guys actually do a lot of damage. What they're shooting at is Heather Casting. So, boom, boom. These bolt action weapons are actually pretty damn good. So, get some ammo. Okay, Codsworth, you can go and be ballsy as hell. Hello, boyos! Here, have a Molotov. Free of charge. And have a Codsworth. Alrighty, so... got all these blaster pistols. Okay, did I pick up all of them? 1 grunt. 3 scouts. That means there's 1 more. Because these guys always spawn in groups of 4. Excuse me, groups of 5. So 1, 2, here we go. Last of the scouts. I think I also leveled up. What up, Heather?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Now that is a
I
greeting.
carry the highest quality alternative medicine.
So you're...
No. Traditional medicine, it's true. Got a question for you. When you walk up,
Confiscate the property by... Right.
where you headed?
Sure. My son, Sean.
Bet you 100 capsies. I'll help you track him if you want.
So,
I don't know who to...
You should go. I need to get off. And you know,
I think you need the suite.
I like your style. I'll pick.
Sounds good.
Fan-fucking. The name's Kasdan.
Uh-huh.
If something is going... I don't want to... Oh, that's it. That's all I've got. It's time to rock and roll.
so this is Heather Kasdan. She is an added companion created by Llama RC. Probably one of the best and most awesome companion mods I have ever come across. Because basically Heather is one hell of a combatant to the point where early on, 90% of the time I end up giving her a pipe gun just so she doesn't steal all my kills. But suffice to say, Heather is one of those that you will take with you for the entire game because she can fight, she's snarky, she's got attitude, she makes the game a hell of a lot more fun, and she's also very useful to throw at enemies because she's pretty damn tanky, all things considered. Unfortunately now I am down to just 100 more carry weight before I'm overburdened again. But I'm level 10 now and I've got 2 level up points. So I'm gonna go and upgrade my automatic weapons. So I need one more upgrade. What shall I upgrade next? Supply lines. Kinda tempting, but I don't need that just yet. Can't get that till level 14, so... Scrapper could be useful. Hacker is also useful. You see, I'm at the point in the game where I kinda need to be careful what I pick. Because the game early on is really just, yeah. Not gonna grab that till level 20. Yeah, just get Cap Collector then. Alright, so Cap Collector means that I'll be able to run around. Really? You got me all excited over a rad roach. That's just Codsworth, I expected better of you. I really did. What? Where? That's a blood bug. Those are a bit more dangerous. Come on, Heather. Take it down. Okay, so now I'm going to get the discovery point for Ten Pines Bluff, because I'll need that for once I start doing that mission. The only downside is then I have to go to Corvega, which really isn't a bad thing except for the fact that, well, there are a lot of raiders there. Also not a bad part, but because I am a pack rat, looting that army of raiders is going to put me at overburden probably 2 or 3 times in a row. And I'll have to use that little glitch to increase my carry weight, or if not increase my carry weight, have them carry the stuff for me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the discovery point for Ten Pines, and then I'm going to go and get the discovery point for the discovery point for Satellite Station Olivia. Then after that, I'm going to run back to Sanctuary, drop off all my junk, give Heather a quick makeover, because as cool as the one that Llama made is, yeah, presets are interesting. I have quite a few nice ones too. So, discovery point, discovery point, discovery point. I got the discovery point? Okay, so I got the discovery point, but it didn't give me the experience. That's just rude. Okay, so Oh, it's a legendary. And it's a vicious. Okay. Shoot it in the face then. Oh, it would appear that I lost all of my notifications. Yeah. So, Bethesda, with their Fallout 4 game, makes it so that you occasionally will lose your notifications in the upper right corner. Very useful. Yep, and I'm not showing my experience gain either. Doesn't mean I'm not getting experience, it just means that I will have to do a quick save and a reload. Happens every so often when you pick up something, or when you pick up the Heather casting character, because a direct quote from Llama, it bursts a bunch of quest items onto you and overloads standard systems.
Heads up.
Ooh, that looks painful. So, because of that, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unfortunately have to subject you guys to a loading screen. So yeah. Sorry guys. Just blame Caston. Great mod, but temperamental. Okay, so now that I've got my reload, I really do like this computer. It loads up fast. I would hope so. It's kind of expensive. Not to toot my own horn, but I am running an Alien R7, or an Alien, excuse me, I'm an idiot. Alien 17 R4. Very nice laptop. Yes, I'm running this on a laptop. Don't be hating. I'd get a desktop, but that would involve having money that I spent on the laptop. Desktops as a whole, though, are better for gaming. More processing power, significantly more modular. Again, just overall better for gaming. I completely forgot there's a guy in power armor over here. Raider Psycho. Okay, so we're going to... No, we're not going to shoot him because... Codsworth? Seriously. Shut up. Oh, got stuck. Where's that damn raider? There he is. Boom!
Sir, something's afoot.
One into the head, just for fun. And back up. Yeah, I'm doing a sneak attack while in power armor. That is so many levels wrong. Codsworth. It's actually one thing that I do not like about the vanilla companions. They have this annoying obsession with going directly in front of you to your shots. They block your shots, and then they get mad at you when you take them down. In reality, I'm busy being mad at them for having gotten in the way of my shot in the first place.
Picking up hostile life sign.
Oh, you don't have a duel. Shoots. You are using a shotgun. Bunny. Whoa. Okay, that was a Morat. The deal. Oh, I'm in that power armor battle. Which is actually kind of sad, because I'm in a significantly superior... Codsworth, seriously? Stop blocking my shot. And I didn't even get experience for that kill. What the hell? I feel later, bitches. Alright, that's the Morat's cleared. Yes, I'm sorry about the jerkiness. That's unfortunately kind of my playstyle. Now, a little known fact is that power armor pieces, when they are destroyed, are weightless, which means that you can carry them around and use them essentially as weightless caps. Okay, that's that. Actually, I don't know if that's a little known fact. I may be exaggerating that. That's an attack dog. or what killed it. I'm willing to bet that Raider in the power armor landed on it. Killed his own dog. Typical Raider.
We could talk to aliens using that new satellite dish.
And speaking of random commentary, apparently I lost a fusion core. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, because under normal circumstances I would have dropped the fusion core. Dropped the fusion core, replaced it, kept it at extremely low, and sold it. Because another thing about fusion cores is that they're worth the same number of caps at 1% that they are at 100%. No more carrot flowers. Yeah. Remember I was commenting earlier about how glowing fungus is used in stuff, so is carrot flowers. It's actually interesting because hub flowers, carrot flowers, all those, they're all used in... On another random note, apparently the right head is significantly more vulnerable on a ride stag than its left head. Which makes no sense, but it just got me a little bit of experience and some more rad stag meat. Which, for those who don't know, rad stag meat is extremely useful because you can get rad stag sticks, which give you plus 25 carry weight when you eat them. Extremely useful on survival. But since I'm only playing very hard, it's not as useful. But still, I'll cook them up for experience and then probably just sell them. Hello, more power armor. That was amusing. Gigantic metal thing in front of you, and it took you that long to react. Okay, so I'm gonna go on that Codsworth run after that rat stag doe, and boom. The interesting note is there's a bunch of mole rats over there who are not doing anything. And mole rats usually join in fights pretty... Wow, your guys' pursuit distance is ridiculously low. Alright, looks like I get to go and find that rat stag by myself. There you are. Sitting on the edge of the map. What a noob tactic. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and stick Heather in that power armor because Heather Caston in power armor is deadly and so glorious. Not to mention you get a bonus to her affinity. Interesting little note about Heather Caston's affinity is that her affinity never goes down. It always goes up. And as you get more affinity points with her, she gets stronger and gets the ability to help you out more. It's a nice trade-off if you ask me. Oh, this one is actually almost completely full. I don't think I've ever found one that's this full, or that's ever spawned that full. That's incredibly lucky. Not that it really matters, T-45 is still the worst power armor in the game. Actually, no, excuse me, the Raider power armor is the worst power in the game. There you go. You can see in the upper left the increase in affinity. It's a one-time only increase for Heather, but it's still useful. So we're gonna go and walk all the way back. I mean, I could fast travel, but then I wouldn't be able to pick up all these carrot flowers and hub flowers. Hub flowers are useful because they give you certain kinds of mentats, I think. I forget what they're used for, I just know it's hub flowers and whiskey for something. But it's useful, that's all that matters. Almost everything in the game is actually semi-useful if you know what you're doing with it. Since I have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm doing half the time, even with over 1,000 hours of gameplay, I still half the time have no clue what the hell I'm doing. For example, there are raiders here. Alright. Lost the element of surprise here. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. I never understand why they insist on trying to do that melee thing to a guy in power. Really? Is that a dog?
It's best to finally choose which of that load to drop.
Well, that was interesting. The rainstorm only lasted as long as the fight. Hello. So this little raider encampment means I'm more or less right next to Sanctuary. Good to know. Yeah, there's Sanctuary over there, there's Red Rocket. Some more rat chunks, beer bottle, rat axe. And there's a Brahmin. So, yeah, Codsworth.
Hey.
Carry some shit for me, would you? You can see the cap value on these things. The guy who made that mod, completely insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a great mod, makes life interesting sometimes, but... Oh, metal items have started spawning. Good to know. Basically, Raider gear, but better. Much better. On an interesting note, Raider gear is actually the most balanced gear outside of combat gear. So, essentially, Raider armor is a poor man's combat armor. Something I never would have known. Okay, so, first things first. Goodbye, Rad Stag. Codsworth?
Hey.
I need you to carry more of my junk, so I'm gonna have to pick up a Rad Stag piece. Yeah, here's all my stuff. Well, not all of it, just some of it. Alright, 30 pounds carry weight. That should be more than plentiful. Okay, pick up a hub flower. Let's dog. So I'm gonna crouch. Hits. Wow, couldn't even kill it with a headshot. That's very hard for you. I can guarantee you, well, almost guarantee you, that if this was on anything other than very hard, that headshot would have killed that dog in one hit. So you can see the edge of my sanctuary. Once you go here, nice little trick I learned. I'll do that, and I'll walk through walls, baby. So, annoying people, there's a skeleton here, which I just walked on, because I have no respect for the dead, apparently. Drop off all my junk. Codsworth! Here you are.
Hey.
I will relieve you of all this crap. Now let us see. At this point, jump over here, jump over there. Hop out of my power armor. Now this is what I do with 90% of my excess junk. I just scrap it. Because honestly, yeah. Majority of it isn't worth selling. And leather pieces, they give leather. Leather is always useful. Raider gear isn't worth nearly enough caps, so I just scrap it. Raider leathers are also much better as leather than they are trying to sell them. More leather gear, sweater vest. Maybe I should have kept that because the charisma bonus would be nice. Yeah, that's more or less what I do with all of my excess stuff. Pretty much just scrap it or sell it. So, seeing as I have Heather here, she's got a more or less full set of T-45. I'm just gonna have her hop out of it. Good thing about Heather is that she has so many extra options.
I'm all ears.
Like, for example, you can talk to her about things, you can get her in and out of power armor, you can chat with her about stuff. Overall, just an insane mod. Granted, it's also one of my larger mods, not the largest. I think the largest I have is Fusion City Rising, but even so, the Heather Caston mod is pretty large. Anyway, as you can see, I dump all my stuff off, and I still have 200 odd pounds of carry weight. So, what that means is I dump off all of my excess stuff that's useful. Irradiated blood I tend to dump off simply because, well, I mean really. And the Radex, I'm in power armor. When am I going to have to worry about radiation? So, take out the fusion core. That's rule number 1 if you ever leave your power armor lying around a settlement. Always get that fusion core out.
Can't believe we slept this late.
Oh, interesting. I'm not romanced with Blood Rose, but apparently if I stand near her... Oh yeah, that's another character, or not character, but that's another modded companion that I have added. The Blood Rose companion. She basically has the same voice as Piper, but it does offer you the option of lowering her voice to something that doesn't sound exactly like Piper. But honestly, she's just a useful character to have. Yeah, and then that's another thing. Another very, very unknown fact. Vegetable starch is your friend. It's essentially free adhesive. Incredibly useful. Okay, so now we're going to go and make those minor adjustments to Heather that I was talking about earlier. Easiest way to do it is get them into a conversation scene and they stand still. Now what I'm going to be using is the Looks Menu preset, which is a nice mod that allows you to basically change the appearance of any NPC, character, or anything. As you can see, I've got a ridiculous number. I mean, you can take a look at them. Doesn't quite look like some of how they were advertised, but it's probably because I don't have a lot of the presets that these people have. It is kind of insane, the sheer number of mods that some people have installed to make themselves look, or to change their characters up. It's kind of nuts. And by nuts, I mean absolutely ridiculously nuts. The one that I'm going to be going with is the 2B preset from Nier Automata. The reason that I'm going with this one is because of a nice little mod I picked up made by Sun Hepsi, where you can literally get the Nier armor. So we're going to go with the outfit, pod, we have the combat visor, and the both swords back item. Then you're going to see that when you fully equip everything, it's actually an incredible
I'm ready. Show me what
set
you
of
got.
armor that this
I'd love
person
to
put
expand my
together.
business. Keep trying to get Doc Weathers to carry my stuff.
Oh my
Bill
god.
Fred won't do it. He's not even a doctor.
Heather, get your ass up.
Fuck. Let's
Jesus.
do it.
Second time I've had to tell you that. Ridiculous. The refreshing beverages. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff. Even though I think I'll return the key, because I don't need that just yet. Oh, you can't trade keys. I completely forgot about that bit. Alright, so right now all she's carrying is that. Now, just so she doesn't steal all my kills, Oh, now that is a relatively nice gun. Give her a pipe pistol. Give her some 38 ammo. Yes, I know I'm pretty much crippling her attack-wise, but believe me when I tell you, later on I will be letting her off the leash because her damage output is pretty insane. So, we're going to give her all of the near equipment. Push the wrong button, just got a power armor piece. Now, first of all, get the pod, the swords, the combat visor, and the outfit. And now look at that. It's actually a pretty nice imitation. It's really not that bad. Only downside is that sun, for some reason, the feet, she didn't upgrade them properly or port it properly, and the hands, yeah, there's no gloves. Not that it really matters, because I need to be level 13 in order to get what I wanted from there. So, for now, Heather gets to run around with only part of the outfit complete, but I do have a way of finishing up the outfit. And the way that I'm going to do that is using another mod created by HN66, or Human Nature 66, and it is the Serious Armor, which is another one that is by far an incredibly cool armor set. Some of the bonuses it gives you are absolutely insane. Like one of them is completely removing falling damage, excuse me. Bonus movement speed, bonus jump height. It's nuts. So, oh yeah, and this is the mod that I use to add legendary stuff. It's an essence-based mod. Interesting thing. Made by Lombax guy. Pretty cool mod. But yeah, you're seeing a bunch of mods that make my life easier, but as you noticed from some of the enemies, I have a lot of mods that make my life more difficult, so in the end, it kind of balances itself out. First things first, though. Let's go. Oh, I've had my charisma ring on the whole time. No wonder I haven't been leveling up. So, let's see if you've reloaded.
Excuse me.
If you need a weapon, you've come to the right place.
I don't need a weapon, but I do. I
Here's
would
what
like more ammunition. So, as you can see, a lot of ammo here. Fusion cores, of course, are a must-have if you're doing a power armor run. 45 rounds, just because I'm going to be switching to a combat rifle once they start spawning. Frag mines, I don't use mines. See, that costs like 1,600 per, that's insane. Yeah, 1,400 per, and those are the scout ones. Yeah, maybe I should go into that thing and change that up. Whatever. So I'll sell all of my excess junk. Clear that out. Dog food, carrot, cram. Let's see, anything else here I can get rid of? Well, of course, these. It's 2 pounds of junk I don't need. Alright, once we do that, then I go with the Rad Stag first, because I don't really need the carry weight, power armor, and all that. Get rid of the ribeyes next. And then now, anything left over, use water for that. So, 2,396. Go. No, not just yet. What I like to do is I don't really like to completely drain their caps. I just bring them down to very, very low. Or actually, I barely touch the caps, mostly because I found out that in the end, I don't really need the caps. After you hit a certain point, caps literally are just a null point. Because you just don't need them. I mean, sometimes you need to make big purchases, but honestly, if you have enough water, you don't need them. Interesting little tidbits. Now, this is where life is going to get interesting. So I'm going to scrap that. I'm going to scrap that. That leaves me with these. So, the essence is there, and I use the essence to add legendary mods. See pretty much all of the regular mods, Kneecapper, Lucky, all that fun jazz. And they use rare components, which you also get from scrapping the legendary weapons. Unfortunately, I was not able to keep my promise. Looks like this one went all the way up to an hour as well. So that being the case, this is the point where I'm going to take a quick break. And don't worry, I will link this video to the next one. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.